A couple weeks ago, Kevin made a video about stretching and what it's good for. I think that was the exact title of his video. And it brought up some questions in the mobility class that I teach on Mondays. And so I wanted to share a quote that I found, and I can't remember where I found it, but it said something like, "Flexibility is the ability of your muscles to stretch, while mobility is how well your joints move through their full range of motion." The idea being that mobility combines flexibility, strength, and control for better movement. So the point being that you kind of need both in order to move safely and have control of your body. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that flexibility and mobility compare in some kind of real life scenarios. Probably one of the most common stretches you might think of if you think of flexibility is this seated toe touch. You might do it in like a President's Day fitness testing in school when you were a kid, or whatever they want to call it now. And it often involved like a box and a sit and reach, right? So you can think about keeping your knees locked. And as I lean forward, I'm going to get a stretch down here in my lower leg and my hamstrings. As I reach towards my toes, there's different versions you'll see people do with one leg, maybe with their legs out wide. All of these are ways of stretching your hamstrings. But what that might be used for is being able to bend over and pick something up, like loading groceries into the back of your car, for example. One way that people might work on flexibility in their spine is with this book opening stretch, often done sort of in a fetal position, either on a table or a bed or maybe on the floor. I'm going to lock my hips in place here and do this book opening stretch for my spine. And one way you might need to use that is to turn and look behind you before backing out of a parking spot. So these are just a couple examples of ways that you might want some flexibility in order to make your life a little easier, whether you're picking up groceries or backing out of your parking spot at the end of your grocery shopping adventure. Flexibility is required, but we practice mobility, maybe with weights, maybe in other ways that explore our ranges of motion and try to make them more complete. If you're interested in learning more, feel free to give us a call. I'll put our number on the screen, and join our mobility class. It used to be called Stretching for Stiff People, but I thought mobility was a little bit more applicable because I want to try to improve our lives and the way our bodies move.